Hello everyone, today I'm looking at Brutal Legend, a Double Fine game by Tim Schafer in a studio, and this goofy, wacky action-adventure game is absolutely hilarious. It basically takes on the themes of heavy metal and rock and basically creates this universe and this land, the kind of like a medieval rock land out of it. And you basically play as this main character who, it's really Jack Black. He's voiced by Jack Black. It is Jack Black, who is this rocker dude and basically has a guitar slash axe that he uses to play songs and, basically try to save the world from the demon lord, essentially. What I love about this game is you also have all the stereotypes of, the different rock cultures and subcultures all in this game. And again, it exposes you to a lot of music from that genre and culture. So apart from the main combat, you basically have a standard combos of light attacks and heavy attacks that you use. You also have certain minions or NPCs that follow you into battle, like the headbangers, which you can use to attack certain enemies, and their heads are so large that they are the main weapon that these guys use. And again, the music plays a component and a mechanic in the game where you can do certain songs that will affect certain things in the environment, like the Relic Razor, which will activate certain items or main objectives in the environment. And you can also summon the Deuce, which is the vehicle of choice. And so this is kind of semi-open world in the sense that you can ride around this world and find a bunch of side objectives, but also ride around it to find the main objectives. And again, it's kind of like this kind of medieval fantasy place where everything is powered by the rules of rock and roll. So it's very, very funny and very cool. Again, the writing in this game is probably the best component of it. It's very, very funny. I mean, having Jack Black as the main voice and the main character is already good enough, but the writing is really phenomenal. There are plenty of really funny moments in this game, and what I really enjoy most of all is actually the fact that one of the main merchants in the game is Ozzy Osbourne, and you go to him to upgrade your weapons, equipment, health, etc. And I love it when you start upgrading your axe. He says, okay, it's getting, really sharp now. And, you might want to be careful with this one. Like, actually, it's really, really sharp. And I love it when like the guy who's upgrading your gear like warns you that how dangerous it is. And so yeah, there's just a different types of tropes of different death metal, power metal, and other kinds of styles of metal throughout this game. And of course, as you're playing the game, you have different songs by classic bands like Slayer and Metallica, and all the rest of it. And so yeah, it's a good fun little game. And it's quite the gem, honestly. What I found interesting is somewhere in the path of the entire game, it actually turns into an RTS game where very late in the game, you're commanding whole armies, and it's like a live action RTS where you are leading your troops into battle, but also monitoring them along this huge field, essentially. And again, I find this to be really, really interesting and really kind of innovative, but I found it to be also not very fun, honestly, and to be kind of just tedious in a weird mode they kind of shoehorned into the end of the game. There's also the relationship between Jack and the main, female lead, where she basically slowly gets corrupted and he tries to save her. And it's this very sad kind of story for that character. But overall, the entire game is very lighthearted and very fun. And again, just a really creative, interesting product and project that they created. And I'm just really, it has that Double Fine energy where you have all of these, Western stereotypes that are very comical and come together in a cohesive, fun package. Again, there's certain upgrades you get, like lightning strikes and other things like that. And so while the gameplay is, kind of very simple, it's a very fun experience overall. And I really, really enjoyed it. There's not much else to really say about this game. It has a very simple, short kind of story. Sure, you have a bunch of side objectives, but again, this is one of these small creative things, and definitely one of the better games Double Fine has definitely put out there, besides Psychonauts, which is, I think, their magnum opus. But yeah, I definitely check this out if you're into the, heavy metal, I guess. And again, Double Fine, I really enjoy what they do here. Anyway, guys, that's it. I'll see you later. Bye.